Hello from the Dukascopy TV studio in Geneva. We're talking about the Geneva Charity Ball 2015 together with James Bradley, the founder, and the artistic director Eugene Theodore. The two of you, welcome to the studio.
Morning. Morning.
So, what is the Geneva Charity Ball about and what is the objective, James?
Sure. Well, the Geneva Charity Ball, that's where you got it there, is about having a good time doing good. And really that means in everything we do, whether that's giving money to charities, the event itself, or volunteering your time, again, whether that's up a mountain or using your finance skills that you've learned from your career to help a charity, that's all the doing good bit. But we also wanted to make it fun so people could have a good time doing good, because we always believed, and it's been the thing that's been followed through for the last 4 years, that as long as everybody's having a good time and everybody's doing good, it grows and people bring their friends that are also interested in the same things, and it'll help it develop more and more. So really it's about having a good time doing good, and the objective is to get as many people as possible to do that.
Mm-hmm. And actually, James, you founded the event 4 years ago. So what was the idea to make such an event in a city that is actually so specialized on charity, actually?
Yeah, I think it's a very good point. I think there's lots and lots of charity events. There's obviously lots of NGOs in Geneva, but there actually wasn't something that allowed expats, so people that have come from other countries, to sort of engage in the city. And I think it's very important to be part of your city. And of course, giving expats that opportunity is great. And of course, expats bring some skills which can also help. So that was really why we made it an expat-driven ball. It's actually the only one that we know, so that's why.
Mm-hmm. So actually, which organization will then benefit from this charity event?
Yep, I mean, you can talk about that one.
So we, in the history of the ball, we've supported 3 key charities. Association Paidos, SOS Children's Villages, which is international, an international charity which supports orphan children around the world, and of course Clairbois, which supports children with physical handicaps, usually multiple physical handicaps. There are 3 charities that were chosen, again, about 4 years ago. We've done a lot of work with them over the years, and we decided to stay constant with these 3 charities so that we can see the perpetual impact that we have year on year.
Mm-hmm. So Eugene, you are the creative director of the event as well. So what's the special topic for this year's event?
Well, as James said, this is really the only charity-fused ball which is for expats. And because obviously Geneva is such a diverse city and the expats are continuously changing, the concept of the ball and the dynamics of the ball have changed as well. So this year, since it'll be the 4th edition, we're starting our new Back to Red campaign. As you can see sort of from our logo and our key visuals, it's all about bringing out the red. As I'm a photographer, the only way I could think of doing this was shooting a publicity campaign using a lot of actually local Geneva talent. So we used Miss Swiss Romande 2014. We used local fashion designers, local businesses, local couturières. And they basically all came together over 3 days, and we shot about 40 looks over 25 locations in Geneva, some quite secretive, some quite exclusive. We were shooting 200 meters underground at CERN, actually. And we developed sort of these series of images which are meant to obviously reignite the passion behind the ball, introduce a new series of expats to the ball, and start building the buzz around it.
So what will people get if they join the Geneva Charity Ball this year?
Right, so this year the ball, which is on the 25th of April, will be at the Grand Hotel Kempinski on Lake Geneva. Of course, it is a high society event, so it will be a gala night dinner with a cocktail reception. That is standard, that a lot of other organizations do. What makes the Geneva Charity Ball unique are several events and several sponsorships that we've built for the event. For example, we have 2 key actions which we have during the night, which is a silent auction and a raffle. Traditionally, we have had things on sale like F1 NASCAR helmets, signed by the drivers, of course. We have unique experience packages and vacations. We have haute couturière dresses donated by Parisian designers. And these all go on sale and on the auction, and that's basically the main revenue driving source for the ball on the night. And of course, for the rest of the evening, once everyone has had a good time, once everyone has seen what the charities have done and contributed physically to what they can do, we of course put on one of the best after parties Geneva sees.
Mm-hmm. Sounds absolutely exciting. So where can interested find out more about the event?
Well, I think they can find out many places. So we originally started with the website, And I think very much like you, it's evolved a lot over the time for now Facebook and Instagram, but you let them know.
I mean, of course, through partnerships like this, of course, we are always expanding to different companies. We've started doing a lot of company drop visits where we have a charity-sponsored day or a charity-sponsored lunch hour, where we drop by, we sort of educate people about what's happening about the ball, about the societies that we support, and they can get involved right there on the spot. They can buy a ticket to the ball right there on the spot.
Yeah, I think what's great about that, and we've been discussing this a lot, I think it's important for everyone to realise that the Geneva Charity Ball is the main event, but there's so much more that people can get involved with. So whether they're expats, individual expats that want to go up a mountain with a kid or use their finance skills to help one of the charities with their finances, they can do that. If they're a company, they can get involved with an action or creating one. And I think we've had some great examples over the last couple of years where a company's come and said, look, I really want to get involved with the charities, can you give us ideas? And together, we've worked something. And I think that's really the magic of what the ball has been, is it's a complete range of ways and things you can do.
And in fact, right after the ball, I think it's a week later, the Geneva Marathon, both the Geneva Charity Ball committee members, but also several of our sponsorship companies will be organizing a stand and a run with some of the children that we support, where we will run stages of the marathon with the children. With Claire Bois, which is handicapped children, we actually have a special system where we run with them in these special wheelchairs that help them also participate in the event, because of course it's not just about a certain group of people doing something anonymously, whether it's writing a check or rather than just sponsoring a association caritative, a charity. It's actually about getting involved and having the children themselves get involved in the events as well and have fun.
And most important, that 25th of April 2015, this is when the Geneva Charity Ball is going to happen. Thank you very much, James Bradley and Eugene Theodore, for being here today with us.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for watching. Do make sure to keep clicking back on the Dukascopy TV website for latest updates and exclusive interviews. Have a great day and see you next time.